In this tutorial, I'll be demonstrating how you can use Inkscape to trace an image into a series of individual vector colored dots. And to show you what I mean from my example here, I started off with this image, which is a pixel-based image, and I was able to trace a series of vector dots that all have a single fill color and no gradients applied, which is what I'll be showing in this tutorial. Before we get started though, if you'd like to learn more about Inkscape, be sure to check out my Inkscape Masterclass. It's a collection of over 60 videos where I go over all of the tools and features in Inkscape and I explain what they are and demonstrate how they work. We even have a private community where you can ask questions and get help from me anytime you want. I'll have some information about that down below if you want to check that out. So to get started, I'm going to import my image into Inkscape, and I want to make sure I have my document the same size as the image. So click on the image and press Ctrl-Shift-R if you haven't done so already, and that will make the document the same size as the selected image. Now let's open up the Layers menu by going to Layer and selecting Layers and Objects. And I want to make sure I have my image on one layer by itself, and I'm going to add another layer on top of that. So I'll click on this plus icon up here, and I'm going to name this layer 2, which is the default, and I'll click Add. And on this layer, I want to create a circle. So I'm going to zoom into the top left corner of my image, and I'm going to grab the Circles and Ellipses tool, and I'll click and drag to draw a circle, and I'll hold the Control key while doing so to make sure I can draw a perfectly round circle like that. So now I'll grab my selection tool and I'll open up the fill and stroke menu by going to Object and selecting Fill and Stroke. And I'll come over here to the Fill tab, and I want to make sure I choose this option right here which says Unset Paint. And when you have an unset paint, it should turn black by default, and what that will do is it'll make it so that this object can trace all of the objects. It can trace the objects beneath it and sample a color from each copy that we create. So let me take this and put this in the top left corner. I'm going to open up the Align and Distribute menu by going to Object and selecting Align and Distribute. I'll set the relative to, make sure you have this set to page, and I'm going to align this on the top edge and the left edge. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Just as a comparison, I'm going to make the circle about that big. You can eyeball it, it doesn't have to be a specific size. I'll go with that size right there. And what you want to do now is click on your image and look up here in the width and the height to see what the width and the height is and make a mental note of whatever that is. So my image is 872 by 1280. So I'll select my circle now, and with the circle selected, I will go to Edit, Clone, Create Tiled Clones. And from this menu, I want to choose this option over here that says width and height, and I want to input the width and height of my image. So I'm going to write 872 by 1280. And then I'll come over here to the Trace tab. I want to enable tracing, and I want to enable color, and I want to turn off everything else. So whatever else in here is enabled, turn that off. We only want trace, color, and width and height. And once that's done, let me make sure I have my object selected first. There we go. My object got deselected somehow. That's important. You got to have your object selected. And now I will make sure I have everything set here and then click Create. And when you click Create, it may take a minute or two to load because it's pretty CPU intensive. Mine rendered pretty quick though. So as you can see, the tracing has completed. I'm going to click the X button to get out of this menu. And if you zoom in on this a little bit, you can see the individual colored dots that were traced over the image. And what you could do now is you can scale them down if you want. So if I were to select this dot, if I were to hold my Alt key, or if you're on Mac, it would be the Option key, and click again, I would select the original dot underneath it, and I would scale that down by holding Control and Shift, and then scaling that down just a little bit, and the rest of the dots scale down with it. Now I'm going to turn off the visibility of the background image so you can see this even better. I'll come over here to my Layers menu, and I'll come all the way down here to the bottom of the Layers menu, and I'm going to turn off the visibility of layer 1. And you can now see, if you zoom out, you can see the image better. But what I'm going to do now is put a background behind these dots so you can see it better. So I'll grab my rectangle tool. I'll send this to the bottom. And now you can see it a little better. Okay, so if I zoom in, you can see each dot here is individually colored. I could select on each one and you can see the color that's applied there. There's no gradients here. Each dot is a single individual color. And that should do it for this tutorial. That's how you can trace an image into a series of vector colored dots using Inkscape. If you found this lesson useful, then consider checking out my Inkscape Masterclass. It's a collection of over 60 videos where I go over all of the tools and features in Inkscape, and I explain what they are and demonstrate how they work. Kind of like how I did in this video. We even have a private community where you can ask questions and get help from me anytime you want. And best of all, there's no monthly membership fees. You just pay $17 one time and you're in for life. I'll have some information about that down below if you want to check that out. As always, thanks for watching.